Hello everyone. Let us provide a solution to this simple looking exponential equation. It is simple looking, but it is not that simple. 2 to the power of 3x plus 2 to the power of x equal to 10, and we are looking for all the values of x that can satisfy this equation. I would like to start with a simple substitution. Let y be equal to 2 to the power of x. So this becomes y to the power of 3 because you can simply switch 3 and x to have 2 to the power of x all to the power of 3. But 2 to the power of x is y. So this is y to the third power. And you have plus y. And you can even bring this one inside. You have minus 10 equal to 0. I would like to factorize this by grouping. But y squared is missing, right? We have different ways to do that, but let me show you what I will do here. This is y to the third power plus 0y squared. Remember, y squared is missing here. My y is still there. My minus 10 is there. Everything equal to 0. To factorize by grouping, you have to ensure that the constant divided by the coefficient of the variable next to it must be equal to the coefficient of the next variable divided by the coefficient of the next variable. So the ratios will be the same. But minus 10 divided by 1 is minus 10. But 0 divided by 1 is 0. So this cannot be. Instead, I think we are going to replace y. Let me use minus y. Let me use minus 4y. 4y plus 5y. Yes, this is going to give us y. Minus 10 equals 0. So, let's analyze. Minus 10 divided by 5 is minus 2. That minus 2 must be constant. Minus 4 divided by what will give us minus 2? Divided by 2. So, the next one will be what? 2y squared. Because minus 4, this must be positive. Because minus 4 divided by positive 2 must be minus 2. And how can we get 0y squared? This is going to be what? Minus 2y squared. Because minus 2y squared plus 2y squared is 0. Then this is y to the third power. Now we are free to factorize in grouping. What do we have in common between these two terms? Y squared. Here you have y. Here you have minus 2 because y squared is already outside. Next, 2. We have 2y in common. Inside, 2 is outside. 1y is outside. You still have a y. Minus 4y divided by this will be minus 2. Then lastly, you have plus 5. Y minus 2. Yeah. So you can see that all the terms in the bracket are the same. You bring one of them outside. Then you have y squared here. Plus 2y. Then plus 5. Equals 0. Two factors multiplying each other, the result is 0. It implies either this is 0 or this is 0. So let's come here. If this is 0, y minus 2 equal to 0 implies that y must be equal to 2. So we have one. Oh, this is not the solution yet. Let's continue. Then this y squared plus 2y plus 5 equals 0. How can we solve this one? Let us use general formula. Y will be equal to minus b, that is minus 2, plus or minus square root of b squared, which is 4, minus 4ac. 4 times 1 times 5 is 20. Divide by 2a, 2 times 1 is 2. I want to do that mentally. Minus 2 plus or minus 4 minus 20 is 16. Minus 16. Square root of minus 16 is 4i. Divide by 2. So you can see that y is equal to minus 1 plus or minus 2i. These are the values of y. But remember, y is 2 to the power of x. So let's continue here. y is 2 to the power of x. if y is 2 to the power of x, the first y we got here is 2. So it means that this 2 to the power of x is equal to 2. Yes, or this 2 to the power of x is equal to minus 1 plus or minus 2i. I don't even know whether we're going to get a nice solution here, but remember this is naturally to the power of 1. Bases are the same, therefore x equal to 1 is a valid solution, which you can check. 3 times 1 is 3. 2 to the power of 3 is 8. 2 to the power of 1 is 2. 8 plus 2 is 10. Yes. What about this one? Well, this is going, x will be equal to log of minus 1 plus or minus 2i base 2. I'm going to leave it like this. You know, they are going to be 2, right? 2 values. Or should I split them? Okay, let me remove this one. Or x equal to log of minus 1 minus 2i base 2. So these are the 3 solutions. But these are complex solutions, while this is the only real solution here. Yes.